everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to prepare soya chunks curry. So let's see what the ingredients are. We need 50 grams of soya chunks, 1 medium onion chopped, 2 tomatoes chopped, 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, 1 inch piece of ginger, 2 slit green chilies, 6 to 7 cashews, 3 teaspoons of red chili powder, you can use more or less according to your preference, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala powder, salt to taste, 6 to 7 tablespoons of oil, and some coriander leaves for garnishing. So let's see how to prepare the curry. So first of all, we're going to boil the soya chunks. So for that, we'll place a pan on the stove and add 3 to 4 glasses of water. Then we'll add the soya chunks to the water, add some salt, and make sure all the chunks are completely immersed in the water. Give it a small mix. And now we'll cover and cook for around 6 minutes. So while this is cooking, let's start off with the gravy. For the gravy, we'll place a pan on the stove. Then we'll add 3 tablespoons of oil to this. When the oil is hot, we'll add onion, green chilies, ginger, and garlic. We don't have to chop up the garlic or ginger. So now we'll mix it well, give it a nice stir. And we'll cook the onions till they are transparent in color. So after 5 to 6 minutes of cooking, the onions are ready. So now we're going to add the chopped tomatoes. Mix it well. So now we'll leave the tomatoes to cook. So we'll cover it and cook for 6 minutes on low to medium flame. So meanwhile, let's check with the soya chunks. The soya chunks are ready. So now we'll just off the flame and we'll leave the soya chunks to cool down. So now we'll get back to the gravy. So the tomatoes have cooked well. They're mushy in nature. We'll add cashew nuts. Mix it well. Now we can add the spices. We'll add red chili powder. So remember, you can put as you prefer. 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, turmeric powder, and garam masala powder. So now we'll just cook this. We'll stir and cook. Stir it well. So let's cover this and cook till the tomatoes and the spices are done well. So here we have seen the spices have blended well. So now what we'll do is we'll off this, let it cool and blend it into a smooth paste. So this is what the paste looks like. It should be thick and smooth. So now leave this aside and now let's get back to the soya chunks. The soya chunks have cooled down. They look like this. What I did is I strained it and then I passed it under cool water. Under cool water. So now what we'll do is we have to squeeze out all the water from the soya chunks like this. Make sure you squeeze out all the water like this. And now we'll squeeze out water from the rest of the soya chunks. So now I've squeezed out all the water. So now let's fry the soya chunks. For that, you'll place a pan on the stove. Add around 4 tablespoons of oil. Remember, we are not going to deep fry the soya chunks. We just want to get a light brown coating on the soya chunks. So add the soya chunks and toss it around. Frying the soya chunks gives the curry a very good taste. So now we're going to fry it for 8 minutes on medium heat. So the chunks are ready. We'll remove this and keep it aside. So now we'll place the same pan on the stove. Add 1 tablespoon of oil. Now we'll add the paste to this. Now we're just going to saute it lightly. To this we'll add the soya chunks that we had fried. Give it a nice mix. Make sure the chunks are coated with the gravy. Just like this. Add some salt. And mix that up as well. Now we can add some water. Here you can add more or you can leave it as the way it is. It just depends on your preference. So now we'll just close this and let everything blend together. So we're going to close this, cover and cook for 10 minutes on a low flame. So now the soya chunks are ready. Toss it around and we can off the flame. So let's serve it out into a dish. So I've served it out into a dish. So let's garnish it with some coriander leaves. You can have this with rice or chapati or even bread as you wish. So hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel and please don't forget to hit the like button. Bye.